G'day guys, this is another show from Llamabull. I'm your mate Llamabull, and welcome to the Llamabull show. This week, I just wanted to talk about a few things. Look, we got Christmas coming up in about 10 days, so what I wanted to do is actually do a price comparison between EB Games and JB Hi-Fi, so you guys can make a good decision. And what I've decided to do is actually make a top 5 games of what I thought was really good for 2011, 2012, 2013. So for you mums and dads out there who are thinking about buying their son or daughter a console, or brother or sister or whoever, hopefully you can listen to what I have to say and see who has the best deal. So to kick it off first, I just want to talk about EB's deals. EB Games, I'm in the ACT, so hopefully there'll be similar prices around Australia with the EB Games. But my number 5 game that came in was the Red Dead Redemption series. The Red Dead Redemption. It came in at $19. This is a great Western-style third-person shooter. It is a fantastic story. Surely, if your son or daughter's over the age of 15 or 16, it'll be absolutely fine. They'll have a blast. There's horses, plenty of guns, plenty of things to do. There's hunting as well, and plenty of activities, mysteries to solve, and all that kind of stuff. And that was $19. And that was a really cool game, for the Xbox 360 and the PS3. Coming at number 4, I had the Forza Motorsport 4 for $23. For a Christmas special, this is really great buy, really great racing game, especially if your son or daughter or whoever loves their simulators and actually hasn't had the chance to have a go yet, and hopefully they get to have a go over this festive season. Number 3 is a bit darker, but for $23 came in for Far Cry 3 in third place. I thought this game was amazing. It's a first-person shooter. You pretty much put on this island with all your friends, and then your friends all get kidnapped and disappear. And I thought this was a fantastic storyline. Of course, it is a bit darker, so if you're over the age of 16, 17, they should be sweet with that. That'd be a great Christmas present if they haven't had a chance to get it with all their study, throughout the year or whatever they're doing. Number 2 is a 2011 title. It's got the Kinect sense of, Kinect stuff with it. For $28 is Skyrim. If you haven't had a chance to have a look at this game yet, please do. It's one of the greatest world games that I've played in a long time, and I really enjoyed this title. Of course, it is a bit darker. Plenty of there's lots of magic involved, swords, axes, bow and arrows. A great storyline as well, which forms the alliance between, a war between the Imperials and the Stormcloaks, and you're pretty much trapped in between these two worlds as what they call a Dragonborn. So you're actually one of the descendants of the dragons, and it's a great mystery, and it's a fantastic game. I would highly recommend this, and for $28 with the Kinect, also connectability, so you can talk and voice command and do whatever. $28, you can't go wrong. Coming at number 1 for the Xbox 360 and the PS3, I actually chose Mass Effect. I do love my sci-fi, but for the third person, Mass Effect, it isn't, how can I put it? It's not gory. It's a really nice one. And Mass Effect 3 at EB was $15, which I thought the third one out of the series was really great. I'm going to talk about Mass Effect 3 a bit more when I come back around, when we go into the shop at JB. Now, finally, consoles. If you don't want any of those games, Mass Effect I've had at number 1, $15. If you want all those games, you're only going to be spending $110, and you're set, for this Christmas season. All right, but for buying a console, I thought EB Games had the Xbox 250 gig for $249. That included Forza Horizon, which is the next season of the Forza racing game. Had Tomb Raider, Fable 3, and Halo 4. So 4 great, good titles as well for $250. You can't go wrong. All right, and on the JB Hi-Fi side of things, for $269, you get the Xbox 250 gig, but you get a different range of stuff, different range of games. So if you do like the shooters, you're looking at Gears of War, Halo 4, Battlefield 4, and Tomb Raider, which are all great titles as well. So don't get me wrong, like, you know, for $206, and you get the HDMI cable as well. So extra $10 or $20, why not? So I would definitely go with JB Hi-Fi on this one, simply because I did like the Battlefield and all that kind of stuff. But the PS3, on the EB game side of things, you're looking at the PS3, 500 gigabytes of memory, comes in at $300. And you also get the game The Last of Us. And they were even. It didn't matter where you bought it. EB, I would simply go to EB for the PS3, simply because, you know what, they've got the cheaper games running at the moment. Both places can price match, but, you know, I would give my money to the person who's put their price lower first. That's my moral of things. With JB Hi-Fi, exactly the same. $299, the PS3, 500 gigabyte console, Last of Us, and wait, hang on, you get the HDMI cable as well. So you do get that little bit extra. You get the HDMI cable to get fantastic graphics or whatever you want to do. Now I'm going to go over to the game side of things, and JB Hi-Fi, and have a look at my top 5. So I've still got Red Dead Redemption in the top 5, but with this one, I actually found the Undead Nightmare collection as well, which is like a zombie apocalypse, and that was $25 for both in one. It was like an expansion pack, so you can't really go wrong there. Also had the 2 for $40 sticker on it. So 2 games, $40, Red Dead Redemption, and another one. So if it had that blue sticker on it, 2 for $40. So Red Dead Redemption. In fourth, I didn't have Forza. I couldn't find it. So I've just put in Dead Space 3, which is a bit of a thriller. If you're a bit older, you might really like this one. That one came in at $34. So you're looking at making a really big saving over this Christmas holiday. You know, most of these games are $60, $70, but yeah, great Christmas specials. Number 3, I've put in Far Cry 3 again in third place, and that was a bit more expensive. You're going to pay $27. But if you're going to be cheeky about it, go up to JB and say, hey, look, EB Games have got it for $23, and EB will be happy to price match it. But as I said before, you know, I don't really like doing that, especially with the company that's already got the first lowest. I feel like they deserve to pull your money out of your pocket. Number 2, I also put in Skyrim, but wait a second. This is for the Legendary Edition. This includes the Dawn Guard, the Heartfire, and the Dragonborn expansion packs. And you're going to be paying $64 for that. So really, Skyrim's $28 just for itself. Look, the game is so massive. I can't see or imagine any reason why you'd need the expansion pack. But if you're feeling like there's one game that you're going to be your son or whoever's going to be playing over the holiday period, it's going to be Skyrim. I think they're really going to enjoy it. If they haven't picked it up, they've finished their exams, they're ready to jump on the console, they're ready for Santa. This one's definitely a winner. And for number 1, I've also had it at Mass Effect 3. But what I've done is Mass Effect Trilogy, which is all 3 games, all 3 of these sci-fi war games, third-person shooter. Fantastic element, and it's just a fantastic game, and for that you're looking at $79. So really, with these 3 games, I don't feel like you can go too wrong with whatever you want to choose. You know, like, really, if you got $100 in your pocket, you're going to pick up 3 or 4 really nice, classy games that, of course, everyone's going to enjoy. Everyone's going to have fun, whether it be racing, fighting, first-person shooters. You know, it's something for the whole family. Even with the console prices, like, really, $270 for an Xbox 360. You can't go wrong. The Xbox Live system is going to be on till 2016. And, you know, go for it. You know, like, you can't go wrong with these things. Also, with the Xbox One and the PS4, I may be getting both consoles. I'm swinging more towards the PS4 just simply because of their offers and stuff. But I want to talk more that a bit later on in the year. I feel like it's way too early to start making a final judgment on these two. On these two different classes of consoles, which I believe that they are. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching the Llamabull Show. Thank you for all your subscribers. Keep it tuned on the Llamabull every Saturday afternoon on Australian time. Totally uncut, totally full of faults because I've got no idea what to do with the computer. And yeah, have a good weekend, and hopefully see you next week on the Llamabull Show. Thanks, guys.